of your papers? Okay. I don't have extras for everything. I'll just go ahead and write down the order in which I would like you to organize your papers. Okay, first thing that I would like to find is waltzing, and so I'll try my best to look for them for you. If you want to take this stack, because there's some in here. Thank you. You're welcome. Ice pops, twinkling stars, basketball, backpacking, planetarium, yeah, we have a lot planned, as you can see.
Is it Twinkling Planets?
Twinkling stars. Isn't it planets?
Yeah, I think it's planets.
Yeah. Yes, twinkling planets. Looks like this. Okay, once you have that, you can get out your staff paper, or you can look up here to begin the exercise in C position. And then we'll do the same thing that we did last week where we transposed to G position. So I'll give you a few minutes to get started with the papers. I think I have,
It's only missing the backpacking.
I don't have the
planetarium.
backpacking was from the first lesson. Probably that's why.
Do you have any extras?
Let's see. I have one. I have my copy too, so you can always. Yeah, I have one here. And then I'll give you one when it comes time for us to prepare. So we will begin in our C position where the right hand thumb is in the middle on the middle C, and the left hand fifth finger is on the C below. So that way our fingers are lined up on C, D, E, F, G. Unplug your keyboards for me so that way we can all hear each other. Okay. Let's go ahead and start at the beginning in C position. Okay, hands together, and remind yourself of what that three-note chord felt like when you're playing with the first, third, and fifth finger at the same time. The thumb, the middle finger, and the pinky. Okay, so that's the three-note chord at the top, at the very end. Let's start at C. 1, 2, ready, begin. C, D, E, F, G, and E, D. Third C, E, D, E, C, and three-note chord. 1, 2. Great. Let's try that one more time, and then we'll go to G position. 1, 2, ready, begin. C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, G, C, and three-note chord. Awesome. Okay, we will go ahead and shift our position to G position. So right now we call this a C position because we start on the C. We will go ahead and slide over to our right, so that way our starting point is G. Are we all ready? Yes. 1, 2, ready, begin. G, A, B, C, D, C, is that we saw this sign, like a rainbow, all the way across. Our music, do you remember seeing something like that in our music? No. The bottom is better. This is called a slur sign that is slurring all of these notes from here to here. The slur sign gives us the idea to play the notes connected, so that way the sound, there's no space in between. For example, if you listen, is different from, you can hear the space in between. So now this time, go back to C position and let's try to emphasize the legato, the slur. In Italian, we say legato to define connected or smoothly connected. Okay, so let's play legato as we're playing the seconds and the thirds. Okay, in C position, please. 1, 2, ready, connect. Disconnected. In fact, this sign actually tells us to play short. And these dots indicate a marking, articulation marking, to play the notes short. So we will hear something like this. Okay, so let's go ahead and try that, and we'll label what that is called after we play. Okay, so we'll play each note very, very short, and it just happens, from the fingertips. We don't have to literally, bring our hands up. It just happens from the fingertips. Okay, 1, 2, ready on C, C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, E, and hold, and hold. That was it. And the articulation marking is called a staccato. Means to play short. Okay, I wanted to just give you that introduction. I would like you to take out, I'm sorry, I forgot about stargazing and round, which we also reviewed last week. And so let me look for one for you. Do you remember seeing it in this file? I have the book. Yeah, I only have the book of it. Stargazing. Is it for stargazing? As we're looking for looking at stargazing, we will be in the C position that you just exercised all throughout the piece. The right hand will be playing all the 5-finger notes, while the left hand will only play selected notes in the 5-finger pattern. Jay, can you play? Are you?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Okay, so now let's go ahead and place our hands in the C position, and we will walk through this together. Recognize that the left hand will only be playing at the end of each line. The first line, the left hand will be playing G. Can I please hear all of your G's in the left hand? Good, the first finger of the left hand. Yes, and then on the second line, the left hand will be playing a 3-note chord. So let's go ahead and listen to that. Okay, and the left hand. Yes, exactly. All right, so let's go ahead and start at the beginning on stargazing, starting on the C. And we will go reach up to the G, our landmark note G, with our 5th finger. 1, 2, ready, begin. C2, G2, C2, G2, F, E, D, E. Here's our C2, left hand, G2, C2, G2, C2, G2. do round and round. 1, 2, ready, begin. C2, G2, C2, G2, F, E, D, E, C2, G2, C2, G2, C2, G2, F, E, D, E, C, and chord. Nice playing, and nice rhythm too. There's a good pulse going on in the class. Okay, round and round. In round and round, we had switch roles where the right hand was playing the chords and the left hand had the melody. So we have to somewhat balance out this important line in the left hand instead this time. And also in the left hand, I remember talking about with you that we have a mixture of thirds and seconds in our music. At the beginning, I recognize that we have C, E, G when we're skipping the left-hand keys to play thirds. And then on the third measure, we saw some seconds. So let's go ahead and place our left hand in the position to play round and round. C position, I'm sorry, C, G, E, C. I sing it opposite. Okay, let's go ahead and try the first line only and prepare the right hand chord because that's what we will have at the end of the line. 1, ready, begin. G, E, C, and G, E, C seconds. D, E, F, G. 3-note chord, 3-note chord. Great. So see what that feels like. And I just want to remind you students, as you're playing the 3-note chord, the G of the left hand has to be held all the way through since it's a 3-count note. Okay, we will go on this time from the beginning again. 1, ready, from G. E, C, G, E, C, D, E, F, G. 3-note chord, 3-note chord. G, E, C, G, E, C. Now find your F. As a class. So recognize on the second line, we do need to find that landmark note, which is on the second line of bass clef. 1, ready, begin. G, E, C, G, E, C, D, E, F, G. 3-note chord, 3-note chord. G, E, C, G, E, C, F, E. It's so strange.
There's like certain loud keys.
Right, there's just like certain ones that are just shouting. Okay, please take out waltzing. And I want to ask you if you had any question about the positioning or why we are out of this position, the C position that we got really comfortable with in order to play waltzing and ice pops. Are we all good? So we'll start with waltzing and then we'll go to ice pops. I just want to go through this very briefly, just one time through, hoping that there's no real big problems here. Left hand is on our landmark note F. I had my colored markers last time. Okay, I'll draw it here. So here's our bass F on the second line. And our other landmark note was middle C. You remember what our third landmark note was? Up
G.
here? Yes, G, treble G. And I might have shared this with you a couple weeks ago that I remember a good way to remember which one's which, F or G, is that the treble clef looks more like the letter G and bass F kind of looks like a backward F. So that's how I kind of remember which is which out of those two. So waltzing, right hand third finger is going to be on that middle C. Left hand third finger is on the bass F. Okay? And let's remind ourselves that the half note with the dot next to it is a 3-count note. named dotted half note.
Where's our finger?
So the right and third finger is going to be on the middle C, and then the left and third finger is on the base F. Exactly. Yes, that's the sound. Starting at the beginning. 1, ready, begin. F, 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 C, 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 F, 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 C, 2, 3 together. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, C, 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 F, 2, 3. Thank you. I have a funny story to tell you, but before I do, you see at the end of the music that we have 2 dots? Whenever we have these 2 dots, the composer intended the music to be played twice. The funny story is that I was teaching a student, he had severe ADHD, and when I was teaching him about the repeat sign, so that when we see these 2 dots, it's a repeat sign, I told him, when you see the 2 dots, you play the entire music twice. He's like, oh, so if we have 3 dots, do we do it 3 times? I was like, I guess you can, but yeah, so you'll never see 3 dots. It'll always be 2 dots to play 2 times. Okay, let's go to ice pops. And I think we have a repeat sign in there too. So let's actually practice with a repeat. We have a new hand position. Now it looks like the middle C is going to be played by the left hand. So left hand number 3 will go on the middle C, right? And then the right hand is going to find the G above with a 3rd finger. Okay?
So we're
all
over this
ready?
way a little?
What's that?
We're over this way a little?
Yeah, just a little bit. And you could even, scoot your body towards the right if you need to. Yes. 1, ready, begin. G, 2, G, C, 2, 3. G, G, C, 2. Now together. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. G, 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 C. Now repeat from the beginning. G, 2, G, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Thank you. That was it. That was exactly it with the repeats. Without any breaks, you just went along right to the beginning to start again. Let's go on to Twinkling Planets. We got a brief introduction of this piece last time. And so for this piece, we're incorporating all of the landmark notes. So now let's decide which hand is going to play what. Treble G. Which hand will be playing the treble G? The right hand. What about the middle C? The right hand, and bass F with the left hand. Okay, and there's some finger numbers in there on top or below the notes to help you find the exact position that's necessary to play Twinkling Planets. Okay. Find your hand position, and I'll go ahead and place my hand in this position so you can double check. So 5th finger on the G, 1st finger on the C, 3rd finger of the left hand on the F. And on the 7th measure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th measure, the right hand will be playing C and G at the same time. So you just think about that coordination. It's not a 3-note chord, it's a 2-note chord instead this time. Okay. Starting with the bass F. 1, 2, ready, begin. F, F, C, C, G, G. 1, 2. 1, now together. 1, 2, 1, 2. Great. As you notice at this bottom part, that is my part. So together what you just did right now, and I will accompany your melody. So turn up the volume of your piano just a little bit, so that way you can all hear each other over the accompaniment part. 1, 2, ready, begin. Very nice. Were you able to hear what was going on?
Yeah.
Good. I want to maybe ask Amy and EJ to play with me again. So you could just kind of see how this all works as you're looking at your music, and we'll just take turns listening. 1, 2, ready, begin. Okay, now EJ, you can go ahead and take the time to listen as the girls play. 1, 2, ready, begin. Thank you. Okay, let's have Amy listen to us play now. 1, 2, ready, begin. The more I listen to it and the more we play, it sounds like an ice cream truck to me. Okay, just memorable and simple. Okay, let's go on to basketball. And finally, we're going to expand our note reading and apply the knowledge you have with seconds and thirds. Well, in this case, we will only apply seconds. As you see in basketball, there are some boxes in here. I hope it came out in your printout. The first note we know is one of our landmark notes. So let's go ahead and fill that in underneath a 2. That is a bass F. Pencil?
Would you like me to write on this?
Yeah, that's fine. Do you have one? Okay. And then now we understand the relationship between seconds. So if F is the first note and we're going down, please fill in what key the first note would be with that third finger. Okay?
It's E, right?
Yes, exactly. Okay, and then we bypass an F again. And the first half note of the music, it's above the F. So we will label that as what class?
G.
G. Okay, and then the right hand looks like we only have repeating quarter notes, 1 count notes, with the third finger on the middle C. So I don't see any landmark note G's, so we were playing with E, F, G in the left hand, and C in the right hand. Please find your hand position, and I will go ahead and place my hand up here so you can see what that should look like. Okay. Okay, we all got that? So let's slowly read this, and I will go ahead and help you identify some note names as you're following along with your left hand. Mainly the left hand is the busy one here. Okay? 1, 2, ready, begin. F, 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 down, E, F, G, 2, right hand, C, 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 back on, F, G, F, 2, F, 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 G, right hand, C, 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 F, E, F, These two measures are very slightly different. The fact that F goes to G the first time and back to F to hold it. But the last one, we're going from F down to E and coming back to F. Let's read that one more time. 1, 2, ready, begin. Good, very good. In backpacking, you'll notice, that's our next piece. In backpacking, you'll notice that we finally have a very, extensive piece to learn to play. You don't have that yet. And instead of having boxes, we have blanks at the very beginning under where it says moderately. It says 1 on what question mark and 3 on what question mark. So let's go ahead and fill those in, and they are our landmark notes. I hope I have enough. Can you give me a second? I think I need to find more memory on this.